Part 1. I clean up after the dead for a living. There's a rule in my line of work that isn't written down anywhere, but everyone knows it. It gets passed from veteran to rookie the way sailors pass down superstitions. If a landline rings, don't answer it. Ever. My name is Evan Calder. I'm 54 years old, divorced, bad knees, nicotine-stained fingers, and I've spent 27 years erasing evidence that people once loved each other before they ruined everything. I work for a company called Clearmark Remediation. On paper, we handle biohazard sanitation. In reality, we are what comes after the police, after the coroner, after the neighbors stop pretending they didn't hear anything. We're the people who make murder houses sellable again. Blood, cerebrospinal fluid, teeth in the drywall, hair embedded in ceiling fans. I've seen all of it. You learn quickly that grief doesn't pay your mortgage, but detachment does. I don't see bodies anymore. I see contamination, proteins, pathogens, surfaces that need neutralizing. I don't use smart tools or scanners or fancy UV tech. Those things make the job feel alive, like it's watching you back. I keep it simple. Enzyme foam, peroxide, scrapers, mops, and heavy red disposal bags that crinkle like wet leaves. I prefer to work alone. Silence helps. Silence keeps the memories from getting ideas. There are other rules, too. Don't pocket anything, not jewelry, not letters, not loose change. Don't look at family photos, and never, under any circumstances, answer a ringing phone. Because houses remember. Not metaphorically, not emotionally. Literally. A violent death hits a home like a tuning fork struck with a hammer. The sound fades, but the vibration doesn't. Walls hum with it, floors retain it, and sometimes, especially in older houses, the wiring carries more than electricity. Last Thursday, I was assigned to the Harrowick estate. The place sat at the end of a narrow gravel road, half swallowed by forest. Tall cypress trees hemmed it in so tightly the sunlight never quite reached the ground. Even at noon, the property looked like it was stuck in late evening. The crime report said home invasion, fatal assault. The victim was Margaret Holloway, 78, widowed, lived alone. Discovered by a neighbor 3 days after the incident. The police had already cleared the scene. The body was gone. What remained was mine. I parked my van beside a leaning stone fountain that hadn't worked in decades. The air was wrong, too still, like the world was waiting for something to finish happening. I suited up on the front porch. Tyvek suit, respirator, gloves, boots. A man turning himself into a sealed container. Inside, the house smelled like old books, lemon polish, and something metallic hiding beneath it all. The decor hadn't changed since the 1960s. Heavy furniture, faded wallpaper, thick rugs meant to muffle sound, as if the house had been preparing for silence long before it needed it. The incident occurred in the sunroom, according to the report. Long hallway, family portraits I refused to look at. My footsteps sounded dampened, swallowed by carpet and time. When I opened the double doors to the sunroom, I stopped breathing for a moment. There was a baby grand piano near the windows, yellowed sheet music scattered across the floor, and in the center of the room, a stain,